How often do you react when something crosses you? It is well understood that many people are controlled by their emotions, and tend to react to every rise. And sometimes the influence of the emotion remains with the person for hours that occasionally can extend to days. It is also well understood, dear ones, that your mood can either brighten or diminish the beauty that is in every moment of every new day. Emotions that are permitted to disturb the balance of your heart and mind come in levels from mild to major, depending on the intensity. It is important to keep in mind, dear ones, that thoughts and emotions that you give power to distract you from the present. They disturb whatever peace was present. Emotions, thoughts and feelings can have enormous power over you, but only if you allow them to. When you learn to stop reacting and not give wings to your emotions, then you will gift yourself the ability to live in the flow of life more emotionally and mentally balanced, attracting deeper and more meaningful happy moments, and seeing life as exciting, a never-ending learning adventure that begins by learning the truth about who you are as a person. And by taking the time to explore and to investigate why you do the things you do, and what aspects of you really need your time and attention to improve. Learning to become more still in the depths of your busy mind allows you to live in a more present contact with yourself and the world around you. By learning to control your emotions, you are learning to make contact with the equanimity that is present in your beautiful heart. When you are to recognize you have made it the sea of equanimity, understand that you have made room for other positive emotions to rise, such as joy, love, compassion and dedication, that are natural developments for someone whose heart is at peace. When you take the time to learn the meaning behind your automatic thoughts, you discover the brilliancy of clarity and learn to bring stillness to your mind, giving your mind a mental vacation. By taking the time, dear ones, to look at why you react to those turbulent emotions, what you will discover is that your heart favors peace and tranquility over any upset. You are not the one who is to create stillness in the back of your mind. It is already present. When you finally let go of the ride from the twists and turns of your thoughts, you come to this place of stillness. It is the same for equanimity. You do not create it. It is already there in your heart, waiting for you to let go of your need to react to every emotion that bubbles to the surface. It is well understood that if you want to come to a place of peace, you must practice peace. By practicing peace, you must be able to allow yourself to relax your mind and let go of the emotions and thoughts that grip your mind, body and heart, preventing you to have a balanced, peaceful connection with your whole self. Many of you already realize how impacting emotions are to the physical body. Many times emotions cause pain and discomfort to your chest, shoulders, face. Sometimes the stress from your emotions makes it difficult for you to breathe, making it difficult to relax your already hard-working heart. Adopting to more peaceful ways and solutions is healthy for your whole self. Becoming more aware of the sensations different emotions brings understanding and clarity to what it is you need to do that is mindful and healthful to your person. Even though learning to relax the hold emotions tend to have is vital, letting go of them can be much more difficult. Just like the cool down of an exercise or yoga routine, you are letting go of the tension from each area of your body. You can do this as well when it comes to destructive emotions that come from the storm that rages through your mind. When something crosses you, you don't have to rise with heat and upset, and if by chance you realize you have already begun reacting, you still have the power to limit how much damage any emotional outburst can inflict. The most important key to lowering your tendency to react is by you becoming more aware and mindful of what is going on around you in the here and now. Don't dwell on yesterday or worry about tomorrow. Focus on the present, and be willing to let go of what is unneeded and unnecessary with dedication and commitment. Choices cross your path every day. Learning to make the best choice that fits you each time. Thinking before reacting takes time and practiced diligence. We are positive that by now you can easily understand that it is your thoughts that bring support to any emotional reaction, and vice versa. Your emotional reaction motivates your thoughts, sometimes in a self-reinforced, yet destructive loop that doesn't end until you exhaust yourself or come to the realization that making a different choice is needed to promote change in how you deal with certain situations and the people that come with them. Instead of always wanting to be right in every argument, come to realize, dear ones, that being happy is far more important. When you are willing to let go of the horde of reactive thoughts that you know will cause a reaction or two, then you have a better chance to instill peace in more places in your life. The more comfortable you become in equanimity, the more conscious you are, and when emotions come, the solid foundation of peace that you build will sustain you. Joy, love and compassion are naturally already a part of you, and you express them every time you are genuine to yourself and to others by your actions, words, and choices. They cannot flow through you until you allow them to. Your heavier emotions and feelings such as anger, resentment, and fear also cannot disturb you unless you allow them to. It is important to comprehend, dear ones, that the practice of equanimity does not mean you will become indifferent. Equanimity shows you a different way, a way that is right, that promotes clarity in your mind and freedom in your heart, so you will not misunderstand the voice of your conscience, so you are able to respond in a kindlier and more reasonable way. In addition, the practice of equanimity does not diminish your passion for life, it simply takes away the destructive aspects, leaving behind a more wholesome you. Living in a place of peace and equanimity allows your heart to flow fluidly, ready to respond to any moment without being attached to any specific obstacle, and by not identifying personally with any non-peaceful thought or feeling. When peace and equanimity is alive and present within you, you then, dear ones, are more than able to live in the completeness of the flow of the energies and joys of life.